Good morning, here from South Africa. I'm Michelle Rue. I'm from the Strand, and this is my Knitting Journal podcast channel. I want to say first, I wish 2023 to be kind to you this year, and I want to say welcome to everyone new and returning subscribers. Thank you for visiting and thank you for comments. It's so lovely to know that it's real people on the other side of this screen. Okay. I made a list of agenda items today that I can just keep my mind into a flow because it's all over the show today. Let's see. So the first item I've got is talking and reflecting. Do you reflect on previous years? Do you make a list of stuff that say, this went well, this didn't went well, this I need to change? Do you do that? So that's very much like a performance appraisal that we do at work. And for me, I don't really want to have that in my personal life as well, please. I just want to be free and do what I want and when I want and how I want, and enjoy the learning journey and just be. So, but I will say thank you very much to each and everyone that motivated me, that I could restart my channel, that introduced me, is Liza and Naughty Habits, that introduced me to the thinner yarns, and that was a huge learning curve for me because I used to only do double knitting with acrylics, and I must say I enjoy the thinner yarn so much more because it's more appropriate for our weather here in South Africa. It's cold sometimes in winter, but you know what, it's never that cold that you want to put on layers and layers and layers of clothing. Almost rather say for me. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, I do see I'm quite swollen up. I will get ready a bit later, so I wish to do this before the heat gets to us. Okay. Dis 'n vlieg op my koffie. Anyway. So finishing items, I've got no knitting finished. You see it in the screen. I've got a fly here. It's not welcome on the podcast. Go. I know where it is. So sorry about that. So I've only got this to show you. This is the yarn that I dyed. When was it? Yesterday? The day before yesterday? It came out very nice and bright, and it shouted to me last night because I was wondering, wow, it's so bright, I will never wear this, what will I do with it? So I could do a giveaway on one on the 1st for our visit, but let me know, would you like to have this one? Okay, so the color spoke to me and I don't know what you call it in the fashion world. It's a top that you will wear over your swimwear when you go to the beach, so it's a very airy top, but this body is not beach body anymore. So do I do small, extra small for a young person, and how do I sell it afterwards, or how do I gift it afterwards? Please give me ideas. I don't know how to do this, but I think it's lovely color and it's very vibrant, and it will be nice for young people to wear something like this. Okay, I'll wait for your comments before I start to knit anything with this. And I'll wait for your comments whether you would like to have this in the lucky draw on the 5th. So what is happening on the 5th? So on the 5th we are having a Now I must say it slowly: sit, sip and knit here in Somerset West. So if you're close by, please let me know that I can give you the venue and the time and stuff, and then you can join us. But let me know whether you would like to have this as part of the giveaway or lucky draw. Do you want me to open it up? I'll do it quickly. Just quickly. So we can start with the blues and make nice dark spots, and it went over into a green where the yellow and the blue mixed. Then the yellow it also make like an orange, and there's some brown in between and more orange and yellow, and it's like a lime yellow, and then it becomes green again. A little bit blue, a little bit pink spots in there, there's some more red in there, and then back to the blue. And so this is 100% a superwash merino. I must say the condition of the yarn is so much better than the brown, so I didn't overcooked it. Okay, yeah, and as I mentioned before, I'm not a professional dyer. I don't think I will ever go there. I don't have the facilities for it, and I need to do my 9-to-5 work job. I don't like to call it a job because I do enjoy what I'm doing, my IT work, but this was fun. The other one, so in the video where I dye my yarn, you will hear that I will say I rinse my hand in the vinegar water. My thumb is still purple, and I've put this yarn in here. It's not a full 100 grams, and I skinned it up because it wasn't a ball, and I just left it in there. And by the time this was cold enough that I can reuse the pan, it soaked up all the color from the water already. So I just did heat it up a little bit, just for absorption, to make sure it's color fast, and it's a lovely color. I wish I put in more yarn into that bucket, because the possibility of to get this color again is like 1 out of 10,000. Mincy, what's the ratio? If you don't have a recipe, how do you get the skin? Not a good one. Hey, okay. So so that's the yarn that I've dyed. That brings me to some things that I want to talk about. So as I promised, this year I will talk about knitting designers and yarn dyers from South Africa, and I had 2 posts on Instagram that I went through that I called for people, and I made a list of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mention them here, stop the video, do some inserts because my editing is not that well yet, so I'll need to do contour overlays. I'll just stop it and show you some pictures, and then I will also, in the description of this video, I'll put down the Instagram handle and also their website, if they do have a website, or their Ravelry page. How do I get there? That you can just maybe try the link and see whether that works for you. I hope it does work. So, and I'm just going to start from the top. So it's no particular order, no respect or disrespect to anyone. I'm just really starting from the top. So the first one, I've got Lily Rose. Sorry, I looked away. Let me look at you. Lily Rose from Dyer. The name is Liza. She dyes mostly cotton, and there are huge variety to go and look for and go and search, and all thickness and weights and things. It's lovely. She has some bright things and pastel the colors, and really worth it to go and have a look. She's got her own website, so I will put it in the comment, because it's not worth it to tell you here what the www is. Hey, it's easier for you to copy and paste it from the comments. Okay, we'll do that. And then the knitting designer that I want to mention here is Sally Jane. She's a South African. She, in a Ravelry, she mentioned that she moved to the UK, but she's still South African. So, and she was on my list, so let's just add her, not do any exclusions from that list. She is doing mostly accessories, but there are some garments in there as well. Yeah, so there are very nice things. I saw socks, I saw fingerless mittens, I saw summer tops, so really someone to just go and have a look at and see. She's got some free stuff I saw, but yes, the idea is to sponsor these people, to help them to grow their business. Hey, okay, so growing about the business, I would like to ask you here as well to like and subscribe and share this video, because every time that I do a video, I will talk about South African yarn people, designers, dyers, and I think we need some little bit of promotion for them, because when I started to listen to the podcast, it was only non-South African podcast that I could find to listen to, and then I went to Google and I searched for yarn companies and designers, and I couldn't find anything. So I don't know whether it's just the algorithm that was bad, or was it really at that point that it was not that open for South Africans to be in this market. So that's my aim, to make it more known, and even if we can put these into the overseas market, will help our country and it will help our people. So, and I think we need that. We need that exposure. We have nothing, it's like Mincy said from Naughty Habits, we don't need to stand back for any country. And I don't mean it harsh. I'm just saying we've got it and we need to show it. So please share my video that more people can reach out. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here and just do some screens for these two people that I'm promoting, and then I'll chat to you a little bit later. Maybe I need to go and get some new coffee. I'm not going to finish that one. Okay, see you, Nana. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you will have a look at their websites and portfolios and designs. Okay, so I've got a few whips. I don't really have any other knitted or crocheted completed items because I finished them all with the previous podcast. My aim is to only work on these ones that I've got and not to open up or start any new items until March that we do the color work. Okay, so my first whip is from I hope I pronounce it properly, Quetzi. from Norma. She is from Bigger Than Life Knits, and this is so here is my first, I call it frill, and I started my second one, and so it will be different colors on top of each other, but I think it will be playful and nice, and they're all like blending in. It's all from Naughty Habits. With the Dyer cup, it was the cinnamon and vanilla colorway, and it's multiple boxes that I've got in here from her that I'm putting together for this cardigan. Then what I love about this is the smell of the cinnamon sticks bark that she's put in, and that actually lives in my bag with this knitting, and every time I open it, it's so nice. Okay, so my second item I have not worked on yet. My second item is also by Naughty Habits yarn, and it's more a green, yeah, I mean the browns in the beginning of this year, all in the browns, I see. And oopsie, careful now. This is the V-neck from Drops. I'll put down the pattern below, I can't remember the name now. I think it will be nice, got some texture. So my mind just went back to the ranunculus that I finished, the blue one, and a note to self is to start to do A-line shaping. Especially for the summer wear, I think the A-line shaping makes it where it comes in out wider to the bottom. It just gives a more flowy effect. It just could be not that hot in the garment because the air can flow through more easily, and I like the feminine way that it drapes more than a kind of a fitted garment. So I don't know whether I will rip out the body part of the ranunculus and redo that, or will I leave it like that until a bit more autumn time, because maybe by then the swelling is better and it will fit me more nicely than it does today. So those are my two items, work in progress items. Oh no, I do have a third one, but that comes into the next thing. There, I'm busy with I'm also doing two make-alongs. The one is from Linda Simpson. She's very cute, she's very dear. She's doing a sock thing again this year, just like last year. I will go and have a look at her previous podcast. I will put down the name of the podcast down below, that you can find it more easily, because she does give out a lot of videos quite often, that you can just make sure you listen to the right one. She is doing something very nice, so, and it relates to the socks. So this sock pattern that I'm following is Shamrock socks by Liza K. Sorry for looking. So it's Shamrock socks. It has a little lace pattern in there, and I just started. And my stitch marker, my very, very cute stitch marker with my initial one, there you go, is from Art and Nickel from Samantha. I really like her. Don't know whether you can hear the bell. I just love that. So that's the one make along. The second make along is, sorry, I have my back. Let me just put it here, maybe it's easier. is the Battenberg blanket. We do that with the Boervrou Marehet and Independent Crafts. It used to be Independent Crochet. She renamed her channel, Leonie, and I've got 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 3 blocks. So it's a very nice where you put in the plain color and then you put a colorful color or another color, not a natural color in between, so it looks like sprinkles. I am doing mine with acrylic yarn, the cheap yarn that I mentioned earlier. I've got some of them in my stash still. It's huge balls. That's me putting the next one away, but I don't need to look for the needle. This is a 300-gram ball for under 100 Rand. So yeah, that's what I used to work with. And I must say, the feel of it versus the feel of natural yarn, I do prefer the natural yarn. So I'm already spoiled. Minty, Miss Teresa, you guys spoiled me, hey? Thank you. Okay. So I'll put everything down below in the description box, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We are waiting for the heat to pick up again. Like yesterday, it was very hot. Yesterday was like 35 degrees Celsius. You don't know where to hide, and it's a berg wind that blew, so it's a dry hot wind as well, so it's not, the air is not, was not like this morning. This morning's air is from the sea, so it's a bit cooler and more moist. It's kinder to us. Yeah. So yesterday it was so hot we didn't know whether you want to sit outside or inside because it was worse on both, bad on both. Okay. But this is enough of me moaning and groaning, so I will look forward to your comments. Tell me about, where is it now? About this yarn, whether you want it to be part of the lucky draw for the 5th, and if I do make that I call it a kimono, it's not a kimono. I don't know what to call it. In Afrikaans, people say yaki. So please tell me what to call this yaki in English, and how I can market that, how I can sell it, how can I gift it, because in this house we're not really beach tan people in this weather, not in this weather. Okay. I hope you have got a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And then I don't know whether there was something else I wanted to tell you today. I just talk about the journaling. You can comment to me on that, whether you like to journal, maybe you want to share something. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 5th. On the 5th we have a meet and greet, show and tell in person. If you're in the Somerset West area, please let me know that I can add you to that group. We are going to try and have it on a monthly basis. This month is the only month that it will be during the week, because I also work, so the next ones will only be on weekends, probably Saturday mornings. You can maybe do a picnic or something somewhere on a Sunday, but those are all things that can be discussed. It's not just my get together, it's a community get together So if it should happen that I should work a weekend, it should not happen, which is nice. Okay, cool. I think that's it. Have fun, take care, and I'll see you again, I hope, soon. I hope to do another video before I go back to work. I start the 9th, it's Monday. So yeah, maybe can do some filming footage of the sit, sip and knit. I don't know how the people will respond if I ask to take a video, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, and at least I'll show you a little bit progress of those 2 items.